Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name is Max, and I'm here with another Pauper League. And Strixhaven is out, and I'm going to be testing some new cards. So in this deck, we're going to be playing Thrilling Discovery, and this is Boros Bully. So I'm testing Thrilling Discovery in Boros Bully with a slightly different build. I am going to be playing a bunch of new brews on my channel. From now, I already tested some Bayou Groff decks, some Big Dogs, Absolute Unit, and Stompy. So check those out. It's youtube.com/snapbolt. But moving forward, right when new sets come out, I just build a bunch of new decks up to the set release, and then I just play them once the cards are released. And now I have pretty much every card from Strixhaven that I could ever need for Pauper. And I'm going to be testing a bunch of different brews, expect a bunch of different decks, cool decks. And we're going to start with this one here. I guess first starting with the Bayou Groff decks. Check that out. I played 2 leagues of it. They were great. Again, youtube.com/snapbolt. There's a link in the description below. Subscribe to my channel if you like this content and throw a like on this video. Thank you so much. Okay, now this is Boros Bully with this new card, Thrilling Discovery. Red, white, sorcery, you gain 2 life. Then you may discard 2 cards. If you do, draw 3 cards. So you just cast this, put it on the stack. The opponent says, okay, I have to counter it or not. If they counter it, nothing happens. You don't have to discard 2 cards. Unlike Cathartic Reunion, which is a similar effect, 2 mana as an additional cost, discard 2 cards, draw 3. But this is not an additional cost. So there's no threat of this being countered and you get blown out. But put it on the stack, gain 2, and then you have the choice. Do I want to discard 2 cards? Usually you do, and then draw 3. So this is basically just even on cards because you're spending 1 card on casting Thrilling Discovery, then you have to discard 2, that's a total of 3, then you draw 3. But how do we break that synergy? We discard good cards to the graveyard that we can either utilize from the graveyard or that we don't care about. We can do that with cards like Battle Screech, Flashback, Rally, Flashback, Strands, Flashback. You can even discard excess lootings. And you can discard lands, especially with Boros Garrison. You're returning lands to your hand that then you can discard to looting and discovery. So 4 looting, 4 discovery is a lot. We might just draw through our deck too quickly, honestly, but I'm going to try it. We also might need more things to discard. We also have a couple copies of Firebolt to discard and flashback later. But yeah, I'm going to try it. This deck is interesting. Strands is really good, and Thrilling Discovery honestly seems pretty good to me as well. The gain 2 life tacked on there. If you're casting a couple of these throughout the game, gaining like 4 to 6 life seems pretty sick. And just again, discarding, like imagine discarding Strands plus Screech and then drawing 3 cards and then flashing back Screech with Strands up. That's so much value. So seems sweet to me. We're going to try it out here, see how it goes. Other than that, it's just a standard Boros Bully deck. Palace Sentinels, Guardian, Seeker of the Way, Inspector, Hawk, and then killing with basically Rally or just all your flyers. Couple removal spells, 1 Journey, 1 O-Ring. I will say I don't know if I need even more things to discard with 4 looting, 4 discovery. Could go down to like 3 looting, 3 discovery, or 3 looting, 4 discovery, or even down to like 2 looting, or it's just some other split. The alternative is to play additional cards like, what is it, Sacred Cat, the 1 mana 1/1 lifelink with Embalm for 1. Just maybe playing even 4 of those, and then just going wider, playing maybe even another copy of Rally and less removal. But the Journey and the O-Ring are just really strong cards where Sacred Cat, if that's the right name, is just not that strong. And then just a pretty typical sideboard, Wildfire, Cannonade, Missionary, Gorilla Shaman, Shenanigans, and Quad Pyroblast. 20 lands. The other new card I'm trying, which I haven't even mentioned yet, is Lorehold Campus. It's just a tap red-white dual, and then 4 mana tap scry 1. So this actually seems pretty good to me, especially in this deck. A lot of times you make a lot of mana, but then you kind of run out of gas, which maybe we won't anymore. But the 4 mana tap scry 1, even though you won't activate it that much, I think having the option in your deck, even if you activate like once or twice throughout a league, I think it's going to be pretty good. I mean, it's just free on a land, basically. I'm playing 3 Crag, 2 Campus, because sometimes Crag is good to gain a life, bounce it with Garrison, play it again. But our mana is pretty good now. We have, I'm playing 1 extra tap land, and I'm playing 2 Campus, 3 Crag. I don't know if that's correct, but again, we don't know yet. I'm going to test, going to find out. This set just came out. Before I get into the games, I just will say one thing I'm worried about this card is we're gonna have to play very carefully because if you don't have two cards in your hand to discard, then this doesn't really do anything. So you're gonna want to hold at least a couple cards in hand, maybe some lands. And if you don't have Thrilling Discovery, because you might draw it, and then you want to be able to cast it. So that's a problem. If you have to deploy all the cards in your hand because like the game is close and you're kind of fighting back and forth, and then you top deck a Thrilling Discovery, that's where it's bad. But otherwise, I think it's just going to be pretty great, honestly. Another thing I didn't mention is getting 4 Hawks and then discarding an extra Hawk or two and just drawing a bunch of cards is pretty sweet. So that's the deck. Let's just go right into round one. I'll see you there. All right, welcome to round one. We're against G. Philippi as usual. We played this person a lot. GLHF, and let's go. Mountain, bunch of white cards, Thrilling Discovery. Think I'm supposed to just mull. Let's mull. Wonder if they're gonna be on Dog Stompy here. I'll keep this. Could put back a Battle Screech, or I could put back a Guardian. Is it better to have one Guardian, one Screech, or just double Screech? I think it's better to have one Guardian, one Screech. I'm going to keep both of my removal spells here because those are actually spells I can play. Let's try this. Oh god. Is Magic Online still lagging? We'll see. Plains. Thraven? Sacred Cat. Oh god, is this the Thrilling Discovery Mirror? Oh man, this lag is brutal here. I think I'm just supposed to firebolt this. I know it's weird, but I don't want to just like be like trading one lifelink damage, and I think I'd rather just get. I know they can just recast it, but I'm kind of gonna have to kill it at some point, or I want to. So I think I'm just supposed to do this. Garrison was a pretty insane draw, by the way. I think this is the Thrilling Discovery Mirror, if I had to guess. Maybe not, though. Oh, it's just the Menace. Never mind. Alright. Well, I'm going to kill this now, I think. Let's just go Lightning Bolt this Provoke thing while they're tapped out. I know they can start suiting up their Lifelinker now, but can I at least play a Guardian? Replay Crag, pass. Okay. I mean, I have 6 here. Yeah. Man, I thought it like I joined a practice game for like 2 minutes and I thought my lag wasn't too bad. So hopefully it's not too bad throughout this league. It's just on the server side. They even admitted that they were having server lag. So nothing we can do. Just gonna have to try to play through it. The urge to play with the new cards is too high. So. Alright, so now I can go land Guardian or land Battle Screech. And I think just getting Guardian down is better. Because then next turn I get to go Screech, Flashback, Screech, and there's like basically nothing they can do. So let's do that. This brick walls them on the ground, but I still do have to deal with that Skyguard at some point. Mana Tithe? Oh, Emerge Unscathed. So they're just getting in for extra damage. So they're just basically playing, put 2+1/+1 counters on my Skyguard here because they're going to try to race. The problem is if they have another Emerge Unscathed, that's going to be kind of tough to deal with because then like they can counter like a Journey or something. But I can at least play Battle Screech and Flashback, so they have to keep giving pro white to be able to get through. So that's reasonable. Sentinel's Eyes there. Okay, makes sense. Would have been, I guess, like just no reason to suit this up because of Guardian. So they have an 8/8 First Strike Vigilance. Pro red this turn with 2 cards in hand. They probably have another Emerge Unscathed because then why would they take that line? But I can start chumping this. Faithless Looting. That actually seems pretty good to me. I could wait till next turn. But unless I draw 2 good cards, both of which I don't want to discard, it might be better just to Looting now and then play one more land. I think so. Let's just play Looting. Because if I draw any land, I can still discard two lands, play a land. Yeah. So now I just discard. I think I want all these battle screeches. I think that's going to be a decent way to win. So I think I just discard Garrison plus Mountain, play Plains, play Battle Screech, flashback Battle Screech, and then next turn play and flashback Battle Screech. I know I could just die till I can pro white a couple times, but that's true regardless. So don't think I need this much mana. And I want to play Battle Screech here and flash it back. Okay, we're doing the Boros bully thing here. What do we have, if anything, in the sideboard? Nothing really, just cannonades. I mean, we also have quad prismatic strands in the main. That's huge in this matchup. Okay, well, I think I just try to trade here, and if they let me, that's fine. They have this as well, which is kind of annoying. I don't want them to make a huge lifelinker that I have to deal with as well. Just gonna block. I can play in flashback Screech, and then I can start like flashing back looting and stuff. But you can see if we draw Thrilling Discovery here, it's kind of awkward. Another plane. So that one I'll hold. So let's just go Screech, flashback. I mean, I can block here, but then they can just activate. I could just attack. They can provoke on a bird. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to and by. Maybe I'm just not supposed to because then they can't really attack with this without my guardian like killing it. I'm just not going to attack. Maybe a way I can win is also just like if I draw like a rally and I go like rally plus flashback rally. But also drawing a strands would be pretty nice here. Benevolent Blessing pro white. Okay, that's the problem. Is that lethal? Yeah. Oh no, it's 12. So I need to top deck a strands. Oh no, it is lethal. Okay, they got us. Got by the menace game one, but yeah, I think what we just want to rely on strands in this matchup. Okay, I think these are fine. Maybe I just don't even sideboard though. They don't go necessarily that wide, and I don't know if I care that much. I just need to kind of rely on this card. I'm just not going to sideboard, I think. I think Firebolt Bolt is good. Journey O-Ring obviously great. I think all these are fine. Cannonade's not bad. It just does kill my own stuff, which is annoying. All right, let's just run it. All right, game 2 here against G. Philippi. Try to play first. Yes, I would. I mean, Sand's not very good, but I think I'm supposed to keep it. I've just like turn 1 Thraben, turn 2 Crack Clue, which isn't the worst thing ever. I have 4 mana. Maybe I can get to a Strands or something. I think this matchup, again, isn't terrible, especially because Strands is so strong, but might be better if we had more Journeys and O-Rings. Okay, Battle Screech is good. No reason to play Crag this turn. I'd rather Crack Clue, I think. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm assuming they're going to be able to get through this Thraben. I probably don't want to chump yet because I might be planning to like try to take a turn 4 Monarch here. Maybe turn 5. We'll see. Benevolent Blessing pro white right now? Geez, that's aggressive. So they're going to hit for 2. I'll just crack clue right now in F6. It's a good play though, because they probably know that we have like journey and stuff to be able to interact. And now they just have like a pro white thing that's going to be pretty annoying to deal with, honestly. I just have to try to somehow race with Battle Screech. They choose white. Just crack clue now because of lag. Seeker of the Way. Okay, that was a good draw. Because I can deploy that and Windscarred Crag next turn. Mutagenic. Okay. So they hit for a bunch. Can't block. Seeker of the Way might, especially if they don't have an enchantment to give Vigilance, Seeker of the Way could be great here. I mean, I can O-ring a Benevolent Blessing, but I don't really think that's where I want to be. I'm just going to go Seeker plus Crag. And then I could always go Battle Screech plus Flashback Screech next turn. And then gain some life with this, hopefully. Yeah, if they just make this huge plus Vigilance, that's going to be a problem. So we'll see. I also have this O-ring. Just no attacks from them. I feel like they're trying to like bait me into attacking, and then they can pump this and kill Seeker, which I do not want to let happen. I can still just go Battle Screech plus Flashback. Alternatively, I can just go Faithless Looting right now, and then discard like Screech plus land, Flashback Screech. I think I like that better. It's just so mana efficient. And I want to be able to like have good discards for this looting here. Oh, maybe this was wrong because I don't actually have 3 white creatures yet. Well, we'll see. Okay, there's Thrilling Discovery. I could discard. I think this was actually a punt here because I should have just played in Flashback Battle Screech this turn. I think. But now I don't know if I want to discard Screech because it's going to be kind of tough to flashback. I can't Thrilling Discovery this turn. So I could only go, if I play Plains, I could O-ring, but I want to play Garrison this turn. So I think I'm just kind of taking this turn off. They said I deserve to lose. I'm gonna say, oh, why? I want to see if they tell me why. Because maybe because they didn't attack, or because they're playing that deck. I don't want to discard O-ring. Maybe I should just discard Screech. I could also discard Sentinels. Just because they have a pro white creature. Most of my creatures are white. It's just hard to hold on to the Monarch. Guess I'll try that. Oh, misclick because they passed their turn probably. Interesting. Misclick on Benevolent Blessing. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what they're talking about. Yeah, this is rough here. I'm just gonna do this. I don't know if that's correct. I'm just not going to attack. I could attack, but they could easily have like just an Emerge Unscathed or anything. Just not going to attack. Maybe they just tried to play. Oh, because now they can't target this with white spells. Oh my god, that's what they're talking about. It does still have pro white, but they can't target this anymore. They just shame concede. So you have to put this on after the other pro white. I wonder if it was a misclick or they just weren't thinking about it like I wasn't thinking about it. I mean, geez. Our hand was going to be pretty good. Let's see what we would have drawn. So I would have had play land, 5 mana, play Thrilling Discovery. I would have had to discard Screech and Bolt, and then I would have drawn a card for turn. It's just not going to let me. Classic Magic Online. Okay, well, let's just go to sideboard, I guess, and just not sideboard. I don't even think I played that well. I think they just kind of shame conceded there. They still had like a, what, a 2/6 pro white? I mean, it wasn't that bad. They're like pretty upset here, but I've made pretty bad mistakes. This hand's good. I'm probably just gonna go Thraben into Seeker, maybe into T3 Discovery. We'll see. Deathblade, that's annoying. I'm still gonna play Thraben. I know they can kill it. All right, now do I just play Campus? I just don't want them to go any aura on their thing and then provoke kill Thraben. That's kind of annoying for me. I can play it later when I can chump when this is bigger. Because now I could change my plan and just like, I don't want to play Seeker on turn 2 anyway. Like I could just plan to T2 Thrilling Discovery and play Lorehold Campus on 1. Why don't I still just Thraben? It forces them to tap mana on their turn if they want to make their guy bigger. And I think this is just fine. Gets my clue down. Let's see. Not sure. Yep. There's the armor. And then they're just going to leave up Emerge Unscathed, I assume. All right, I think I just have to block. I could also just discard Campus to Thrilling Discovery here. I don't hate that. Journey to Nowhere. I mean, they could have Emerge Unscathed. Do I just jam or do I wait? I almost feel like I wait because then it forces them to just continue to leave mana up. And I can just cast Thrilling Discovery right now. So that is what I'm going to do. Do I discard Battle Screech plus Campus? I think that's fine. I could also discard Seeker, but that seems worse to me. Definitely discarding Campus. Use the ability, yes. Campus, and I think I just discard Screech to maybe use later. Looting and Rally. Well, those would have been good to discard, but I can just cast Looting. Okay, pass. The gain 2 is not bad from the Discovery. We just have a Screech sitting nicely in the yard. Again, I'm waiting on Journey because if they have Emerge Unscathed, anytime they tap out, then I can Journey. And if they do have Emerge Unscathed, they have to always leave it up, which really slows them down. Oh, that crushes us. That really crushes us. A good tip against Relic, I've said it before, just pop your graveyard out so it doesn't pop in and out every time. They just hit for 2, hit us down to 20, and they F6 to there, it looks like. Another Thrilling Discovery. I think I'm just going to play that. Seems like a good time to do so. I can discard Rally plus Looting. I know they can pop a Relic and exile our yard, but that's not the end of the world. Keeping these lands seems fine. Let's just discard these. Play a Garrison. Kind of getting some good value here again. They're going to have to pop Relic here, so. Okay. Now what I can do is I can like, I could have gone Mountain Firebolt that turn, but I think that was actually, I think my line was actually fine to just get Garrison down, and now I can start playing untapped lands. They could have double protection here. Not too worried about that, I guess. Hopefully they play something. Strands. Strands is good. I can just play a Battle Screech this turn and just continue to ignore this. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I guess then they get to eat my stuff. I guess I don't want to do that. I guess I'm just going Firebolt right now. Let's just do that. And then Karametra's Blessing. Getting hexproof and indestructible. Okay. So now I can flash back Faithless Looting, or I can crack Clue. I can't play Journey because this has hexproof. Flashing back a looting is decent value. I think I'm gonna go for that. Because they have this relic out, so I get to like cast this spell now before it gets exiled. Alright, let's discard Crag Mountain. Just sculpting our hand over here. Then let's pass. Still at 20. They're not putting that much pressure on us. I'm pretty sure they also have Emergent Scathe, but I could be wrong. Could also just flash back a Firebolt next turn, which is pretty interesting. They're gonna just pop Relic here, maybe? No. Wow. Okay, so we can't flash back the Firebolt to kill that. So that's kind of rough for us now, actually. I feel like they certainly have another protection spell. The problem is this thing just like eats any creatures I play, which is just so annoying. I guess I'm just going Thrilling Discovery right now. Discarding. I can discard Mountain plus Strands. I'm definitely discarding Strands. And I could just try to draw another land. I don't hate that line. I do want to cast this first Battle Screech, I think. So, yeah, let's just do it. Seeker of the Way, Palace Sentinels. Another Thrilling Discovery. Should I just Discovery again to look for land? And maybe set up a Palace Sentinels into Flashback Strands? I think I should. Let's just do it. Another Thrilling Discovery. Is that the fourth one? That's pretty funny. Let's discard Bolt and Seeker here. Hold on to the Screech. Okay, and then play Crag, go. And then next turn I can go Palace Sentinels with Strands up. I know they can pop Relic now, but they said, wow. Pretty funny. I'm just like erasing their 4/4 with 4 Thrilling Discoveries. Okay. I don't want to misclick on my Strands and exile that. That's the actually one card that I want. So they could always pop Relic end of turn. I guess now is when I go for Journey. And then they're going to protect this. And then I'm going to play Palace Sentinels. Okay, so kind of got something going here. Alternatively, I can go play Screech, play Seeker, flashback Screech, and just get like a huge board presence. Maybe that's better. And then I still have Strands, but no, because then they can just pop Relic, exile my Strands. So I think I'm just supposed to go Journey right now. They have to protect this when I target it. And they can't actually give it pro white because then their enchantments fall off. So this is actually looking pretty decent for me here. Oh, they have Karametra's Blessing. Okay. Well, again, now they can't use... I think maybe they said wow because they didn't draw a land, actually. I just realized. All right, so now we go Palace Sentinels. And then even if they like go pop Relic on their upkeep, I can still flashback a Strands. Okay. Should have a stop here just in case. Campus? Sure. Then I can start playing a bunch of creatures out. What is this? Benevolent Blessing? Yeah, Benevolent Blessing Pro White. Okay. Definitely just gonna strands here. And then I'm just gonna try to have to wait, not wait, erase this with a bunch of flyers that I can deploy pretty quickly now. All right, so I have to exile a card from my yard. I have to let provoke resolve and then use strands. I guess it doesn't matter, right? I can just use it now. I can just let the relic trigger resolve. Because then I'm gonna say white, so let's cast a flashback. If they let me untap and block, it just doesn't make a difference. I also just want to find more prismatic strands. They're making me block. I can't block, so they just untap my thing. Okay. And I have three, four, five. I have three, four, five, six, potentially seven, and there's a hawk. Okay, it's not bad. So now I'm basically just deploying a bunch of creatures. I also have a Screech already in the yard. Let's go play Screech. I should be able to flashback both Screeches here. Kind of get around Relic. Let's go play Hawk. Get three Hawks, which I somehow haven't drawn any Hawks this entire match. They're going to have to pop Relic on their turn as well. Also, I'm down on time, but this lag is pretty tough to play in. They're probably pissed that they're not drawing lands. They have priority right now, I think. Match has been going on for a while. I almost finished my first drink. Just waiting on priority. Just gonna find my Hawks. And then I'm gonna go. Yes, I want to use the ability. I'm gonna get all three so I don't naturally draw them. I still won't have to discard. And let's go flashback Screech. And then flashback the other Screech as well. And then I basically just need to draw Rally the Peasants. I can play Campus, I suppose. And then they have to pop Relic, right? Because otherwise I'm going to get to flashback Rally for like pretty much infinite damage. I mean, they can take the Monarch here, but that's not the end of the world. Draw another Garrison. Sure. Also have this looting. Just weird that I just never really played Seeker of the Ways, but I think it was fine the way I played this game out so far. They're playing a two drop. Do they have land to crack, or are they just letting me rally? It seems like they're just letting me rally. I mean, I'm gonna try to find another rally with this looting and kill them. All right, do I have to block? Oh, it has pro white. I can't. Duh. That's pretty funny. All right, they take the Monarch. It's fine. Oh, mutagenic? Sure. And they concede. GG's. GG's. I think their draws were a little rough there. Let's see, did we have lethal? Can't even move this. We had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures in play for 21 damage. Yeah. Or no, 24 damage. Each dealt 3, 25 damage. Yeah, that was. Oh no, because this doesn't get through. So it was 7 creatures getting through in the air, or 6, I guess. And 6 times 3 is 18. So it was Xaxes. They should have popped Relic. Yeah. GG's. Got there against the Menace. I think, okay, in game 3, I think the opponent's draws weren't very good. That sucked. Game 2, I think they should have kept playing. I think they could have potentially won. And yeah, I think their draws weren't great in game three, and I think I actually played pretty well. Just not like playing into the provoke of their Deathblade Elite was pretty nice. So let's just go round two. Got the first one. All right, got there against the Menace. Let's go round two. We're on the play. We're against Lodash. And I'll keep this hand. We have a turn two Discovery if we want. Seems pretty sweet. Opponent's on 6. This card, I mean, was pretty sick. We just ripped through like half our deck. We discarded a bunch of cards that we were able to flash back, even though they had Relic. They never really had time to crack. So it was pretty cool. Let's see what the opponent's on. It's always one of my favorite parts of the match. Either you're on the play or not, doesn't matter. You start the match, you look at your hand, you go, what is the opponent going to be on? What are they trying to do? Got to be careful with misclicks too in this lag. Forgotten Cave. Burn. Oh, let's go. Gain 2 life. Unbeatable. That's just unbeatable. I'm joking, obviously, but it is pretty strong. Just main deck gain life. I also was thinking about this. Like, there's a lot of burn in the leagues right now, and it's pretty good. I think I can actually discard looting plus rally. I don't know if I need a looting in hand. I can always just flash this back next turn if I have actually no plays at all. I don't need rally in hand, so. Oh my god. This is like a burn deck's worst nightmare. I'm at 23. I have 2 more good lifelink cards in my hand. I mean, what 2 good life gain cards. They're probably just going to play a Thermal Alchemist here. I'm just going to journey it. Oh, Curse. It's fine. Yeah, these Thrilling Discoveries have been pretty sick, honestly. I could wait on Seeker to try to get a Prismatic Strands in the yard to protect it, but I kind of like just jamming it too. So I think I'm just going to jam. I can play this later. It forces them to have an answer for this Seeker. So I'm just going to go Seeker plus Crag. Just gaining so much life here. I was thinking about this matchup too. I was like, Thrilling Discovery definitely makes the matchup better. Like I said, gaining 4, 6 life throughout a game, that's huge. Coupled with like little life gain from this, them having to deal with these, it's massive. Oh, if they don't have a bolt like right now, that could be bad for them. Looks like they do. Yeah, but they have to spend a burn spell on this, so this is like another essentially 2 mana gain 3. So I'm fine with this exchange as well. I think I might just play Battle Screech from my hand and then play Thrilling Discovery later. Getting hit for 2 a turn now, which is relevant. And there's a Strands. It's tempting to just play Thrilling Discovery this turn. But I think I just want to play Battle Screech. I'll just play the Thrilling Discovery next turn, discarding land and Strands most likely. They have 3 cards left. I'm at 21 still. I know they have double Curse out, which is something, but I'm gaining 2, and then I have Strands. It's also not that bad of a play to just not discard this Strands and just use it as like a counter spell and then counter another spell. Wow, they just played that with no land drop. Man. And we have good sideboard. Triple Lone Missionary. Riftbolt, sure. I guess they're scared of me flashing this back. Another land. All right, let's just go Thrilling Discovery. Not sure if I should discard Strands plus land or just keep Strands in my hand and discard land. I feel like keeping the Strands is actually better. Could get punished, but I think I like it. And there's a Hawk. Nice. Gonna play another land. I want more lands in play. And I'm getting a bunch of cards in my hand with this hawk. Seems like Strands is gonna be good at some point. If I draw a land, I can just play triple hawk if I want, and then I threaten like a pretty big rally already. I'm at 20 still. I can also just like, it's pretty cool how these thrilling discoveries also like they draw into themselves. Makes you like with looting and discovery, it makes you more likely to just draw into more, and then you're just gaining more life as you rip through your deck. It's pretty sick. Now they bolt me. I'm gonna get to flashback a Screech here most likely as well. We gotta watch out for Electrickery in game 2 and potentially 3. Because sometimes I've seen even up to 4 Electrickery. Alright, I get cursed down to 14. I do need to just basically apply as much pressure as I can here. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna go play hawk, play hawk, play hawk. Flashback Screech. Let's yield to this and then just no, because I have all the hawks already. They have 3 cards left. I'm at 14 versus double curse. I'm threatening a kill next turn. So I basically just have to survive 1 turn here and then I should be good. And I have Strands as well. I mean, I guess I could die. I'm at 14 and these are hitting me for 2. So they just need 12 points of burn. Bolt down to 11. Okay. Guess I could have just played. I would have only been able to play 1 hawk. I think I. Yeah, I might just die here. I guess I can upkeep Strands to prevent the curse triggers. I know I can respond to them, but just in case. I can also flashback Strands, which is really nice. I think I'm safe here now, especially with the Strands, 1 card in hand. I'm going to 6. That's fine. I'll just not attack with one of my hawks, just so I can have cast plus flashback Strands available. Alright, let's just... I guess I just play land. I don't see why not. Rally. And then if I attack with 6 creatures, that's 18 damage. And then I can always just play and flashback Strands here. I could have played Strands on my upkeep to prevent these, but I just didn't think that I needed to. I don't think that they can have outs here. Yeah. Strands name red. And that should do it. Okay, nice. Bone Mish coming in, not Pyroblast. What are you doing? Get back in there. Triple Blown Missionary, Quad Discovery, Quad Seeker, Quad Strands. That's seems pretty nice. I think that's all that I want. Firebolt is honestly not great because it doesn't even kill Thermal Alchemist. It's possible the deck should be 4 Bolt, 1 Firebolt. Could side out a Thraben Inspector. I could keep the Firebolts for the Lava Runners. And it's just like a reasonable card to discard. I can just side out 2 Firebolts, 1 Thraben. I mean, are they even going to have Lava Runner in their deck? Maybe. Maybe I should just side out a bunch of Thrabens. We're just never going to have time to crack clues, right? I like siding out Thraben. I don't want to like just get got by a lava runner. I think if I just like can slow the game down, I know Thraben can be a chump blocker, sure, but cracking the clue really takes a lot of time. I have a lot of other things to spend my mana on, and yeah, just get the lone miss here. Let's go game two. All right, game two here. Sand is close, but we don't have a white source, so I think I'm just supposed to mulligan. I know we have a lone missionary and a thrilling discovery. This is brutal. Let's go 5. All right, let's keep this. Let's just put back Campus Plains. This does go a long way, but we're going to have some pretty decent draws here, I think. They do have Lava Runner. Bolt. I can just bolt this now. Yeah. I'm scared of a Thermal Alchemist, but I already played the basic. I'm just going to commit. I just don't want to take a hit for 2 off this if they go like bolt, bolt, attack for 2. Lava Spike. Okay, no Thermal Alchemist. I like to see that. Bolt, Chain Lightning. Sure. All right. Now do I just play Seeker of the Way? And just then it forces them to have to kill this. I could also just play Lone Missionary first. I think this is just better. No, I think actually this is better. I'd rather them kill Lone Missionary, obviously. I know if I draw a spell, yeah, Seeker of the Way is better, but I can still play Crag plus Seeker next turn guaranteed. And if I play Seeker this turn and draw a spell, then I'm not playing this. I don't know. I think I'd rather, again, them spend a spell that kills a creature on this, and then be like, shit, all I have is like Lava Spikes or Fire Blast, and I don't want to use that on Seeker. Okay, so they did have a removal spell, and it was a Searing Blaze, but that'll happen. Battle Screech. Okay, now I just need a land, and then I'm in great shape. Any basic, please. Any basic one time. Bolt it. Yep. But that's also a bolt they're not spending on me, so fine with that. They have 1 card left. I'm at 16. If I just top deck a basic here, I am in such good shape. Okay, well that's annoying. 0 cards left though. I'm at 16. Land. Okay, the one Thraben we left in. I'll crack Clue now in case I draw a tap land that I want to deploy. Crack Clue. Another Lone Mish for a non-land. I'll take it. I will take that. I think I'm in a pretty commanding position in this game. They drew 4 lands, which is kind of a lot for them, and I drew 2 Lone Missionaries. Still have 4 Thrilling Discovery in the deck. We can literally just play Thrilling Discovery and just gain 2 life and not discard 2 cards. I mean, I'm not sure we would do that, but it's an option. Lightning Bolt. Let's go. That was another good draw for a non-land. They just didn't ping. So, I mean, it's just over. They'll probably just concede to this Lone Missionary because I'm going to go up to 20. I think this is actually a pretty good matchup for us. I've just been playing these decks that kind of just like shit on burn recently. These white decks. A bunch of Lone Missionaries. My blue-white Fae deck. Check that deck out if you haven't. It's on my channel. Blue-white Fae. Searing Blaze for 1. Why don't they just wait till their turn? What if they drew a land? There's no reason to do it right now. Yeah, that just doesn't make sense. Because what if they drew a land right here? They could just go play land, deal you 3 damage. chain lightning me. I'm at 16. Look at this lag. I wanted to play another league, but this lag is definitely making it tough. I think I'm just going to discard Guardian plus Screech. I know Guardian's really good. I could just discard double Screech for value, because Guardian is basically just unbeatable, but I think Screeches are also kind of unbeatable, so. They probably just shouldn't have fired that off on my face. Maybe they don't want me to flash it back, essentially, or copy it for red, but I have a lot of creatures that they need to kill. So now if they draw a land, they're like in trouble. Yeah. I still need to draw a land. I guess I can flashback looting and then gain 3. Okay. Let's go. Float mana, Garrison, Return Mountain. See, these Garrisons are so good with the looting effects too, because it gives you more mana and it gives you lands to discard, which is just really nice. Just really good synergy. Flashback looting, trigger Seeker. Guess I just discard Strands plus land. Just keep the Garrison, why not? And now I'll just attack with just Seeker, so I have Strands up to protect my Seeker. Because I can just tap Thraben for Strands here. Pretty nuts, pretty nuts. And then I can go play Screech, flashback Screech, and play Boros Garrison. Cycle Caves, you got it. And haven't drawn a Thrilling Discovery yet. This is pretty insane. Okay. Let's just play a Screech. If I flash back Screech, then yeah, they could Bolt Seeker, but I think that's actually fine, because then I can just Strands and save it, and then I just don't get to attack just this turn. So Seeker of the Way, pretty insane common. Just resolved, just like that. Okay, well, I'll attack for 4 lifelink rather than flashing back another Screech here. Then I'll just play a Boros Garrison. Could actually just play Campus over it. But I still think I'm actually just going to play Garrison. Might even just bounce Crag to gain 1 more. I just don't think I need to. I can just flashback Screech to trigger lifelink again, or I can just attack with everything. Nice. 2-0. Let's go round 3. All right, 2-0. We're against Moon 11. I think I played them yesterday. I don't remember what they were on. We're on the play. Got to throw this back. 1 plane's just not going to work. I actually have a Thraben this time, but I think I'm just supposed to go to 5. Rough mulligans here. I think this deck is actually relatively consistent. The bounce lands make it a little rough sometimes. Oh man, this hand is bad. It's really bad. Just don't want to go to 4 though. I wonder if I just keep Campus over Crag. Let's put Crag back. I could just put Rally back. It's just so far from doing anything. I mean, same with Strands, but let's just do that. Maybe they were on Burn? Not sure. Let's just play Campus. I just figured on such a low mulligan here with not really any action that there's a chance that I might want to start scrying. Tree line, okay. Oh, they might have been on boggles. Okay, well, I'm glad I kept strands. All right, I'm just gonna fire off the strands, discarding a bolt. I'm pretty sure they're on boggles. And even if not, I just need to fire this off, I think. Okay, not bad. Now, just next turn, please. I just don't want to draw Hawk. That's all I ask. No Hawk one time. This has got to be boggles. Yep. Okay. No Hawk, just for one draw step. Okay. Let's go play Hawk. Do I also play Thraben this turn? Or do I just play Boros Garrison? Can get all 3 Hawks, so I won't draw any. And then if I play Garrison, I remain at 7 cards in hand. I think it's worth it. I don't really need to play Thraben this turn, I don't think. Maybe that was wrong, because I could have gone play Thraben, next turn play Double Hawk, and that just puts more pressure down on board. Oh, wait, I don't want to F6 here. Okay. So they're making a big thing. I do have 1 strands in the yard right now. Definitely taking 2 if they attack. I can firebolt the warrior token. So I have a target for that. It's not bad. So next turn I can still go Hawk, firebolt, Thraben, which is reasonable. Another thrilling discovery. That's also not bad. I think I'm just going to stick to my line. Just go Hawk. And then just firebolt this, and then play a Thraben Inspector, and then attack with Hawk. This deck is feeling good. Probably just firing off a thrilling discovery next turn. Just want to draw more strands at this point. It's a decent way to attack this matchup. I know one of my Rally the Peasants is on the bottom. Are they just going to attack for 2? I can't double block because this can only be blocked by creatures with flying. Wow, they're just not attacking. Why not? Shouldn't they just attack? I feel like they probably should have attacked there, but what do I know? So I think I'm just playing Hawk Hawk, and then I can Thrilling Discovery next turn. Now the question is, do I play Strands? Oh no, we shuffled with Hawk, so we don't know the position of any cards in our library. I think I'm just playing Hawk Hawk. And the question is, do I play Crag for Discovery? And I think I play Crag because I can always crack Clue to get an extra card if I draw a good card. So I think it's worth. I want to start getting in there for damage, so I'm going to attack. Their hand just looks super awkward. I think this might have happened last time I played Moon 11, is they just like had kind of like a floppy draw, if that makes any sense. Just like they didn't do that much. Oh wow. Not sure if they know how this works, so I'm gonna try to do it. Because now I just flashback strands and then prevent all damage from green sources. And then I just get to kill their thing. Maybe they wanted me to do that. I don't know. Okay. I mean, this is fine. Choose a color, green. I trade for their ram through. Sure. This hawk survives. I also have that firebolt in the graveyard, which isn't bad. They just boggle flooded here, it looks like. 2 cards in hand. Wow, that's a lot of boggles. Alright. And we draw Palace Sentinels. That is something I'm going to want, especially once I find another Strands. So let's just start by cracking Clue, because then I can decide what to discard. Okay, now I can go make 1 mana, garrison back my planes, and then Thrilling Discovery, discarding planes. Yes. Okay, this is good. Now I can just make an army of flyers. They only have 1 card in hand. If they have if their card in hand is like a armadillo cloak, then sure. But I still might be able to beat that. I have 6 mana, so I can go Battle Screech, Seeker, Flashback, Screech next turn. That's a massive board. I can also just play Palace Sentinels because I have blockers. But I don't really want to give them even a chance to draw cards, so I think I'm going to stick to the Seeker line. So I'm just going to attack with my flyers. Maybe I just attack with all. No, then they just double block my Seekers. I'd rather just have those back to block. Question is, do I play planes? Probably not. I don't know if I need more mana. I guess I do, whatever. It's only really bad if I draw Thrilling Discovery, but I still have Clue as well, so. It's just always yes and yield to these, or just always yield to both. I don't think I need to yes. I think it just always happens, yeah. This deck is feeling strong. I mean, opponent's not really doing anything here, so that's something. Should just probably play with the graveyard popped out here. Again, 3 is yes, 4 is no. Yes, okay. Trying to get better at using those. Have not succeeded so far. Now I just have 7 power in the air. They're at 11. Sure. I'm still at 21 somehow. It's been gaining life. Rufix's Insight. Okay, that could get them out of it. They get 3 enchantment cards. So they get Ethereal Armor, Ancestral Mask, Abundant Growth probably. Maybe even they take Sprawl. Abundant Growth. Oh no, they get Ethereal Armor, Ancestral Mask, Utopia Sprawl. Okay. So they have those 3 cards in hand. It's actually something. Oh, I thought it was a lifelink enchantment, so that's good that it's not actually. If I can take 2 here, they don't have a way to give trample yet, as far as I know. I wonder if I leave 1 hawk, like 1 bird back or 2. Let's see what I draw. Planes. All right, I suppose I can start by cracking a Clue. Wait, let's see. I also have a firebolt. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7. I could also just firebolt them down to 9. And then attack with everything. And this is prowess. I wouldn't want to die to anything crazy. So I don't like that. I'm just going to start by cracking Clue. Guardian of the Guild Pack. That's actually pretty good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana potentially. Right, it's just attack with everything except one bird, I think. And the Thrabins. Should I not attack with Seeker as well? I don't want them just to double block that. Alright, let's just attack with these. Maybe I should have attacked with another bird, but I want just to like be able to chump this if possible. And I am going to play a Guardian here over a Palace Sentinels, I think. Just play a land. Now if I draw Thrilling Discovery, I can't cast it, but I've already cast two. So they still need something to get out of this, like an Armadillo Cloak, basically. A Rancor, I don't think is going to be enough to kill me. So they can go, what if they go Ancestral Mask plus Rancor? They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total enchantments, so it gets +8, +8. Oh yeah, and then this too. So Ethereal Armor, Ancestral Mask, and then I mean, they don't even have enough for a Rancor. Krufix's Insight though. 3 mana, draw 3 enchantments. That's something. I feel like I'm getting here though. I'm getting there. They're at 5. I have a Firebolt in the yard. So they played both of these. We just know about Mask still. They're just attacking for 6. I'm just going to chump. I have plenty of power in the air to try to kill. I don't see why not chump. And I mean, I have a Guardian of the Guild Pack too. Oh, which can't actually get through these. Wasn't even thinking about that. Essence Harvest main? Drain for 6? Okay. Okay, well there's a Strands. I'm still okay to attack with Guardian. Wow, they have this main deck. Okay. But they couldn't wait to play it. So I don't have lethal this turn now. Just not going to attack with Seeker again because I'm just going to plan to play Sentinels, leave up Strands. Oh, I should attack with this too. Okay. Still should be fine here, especially with this Strands. They're just going to chump. And then I'm just going to play Palace Sentinels. And it should be good to go. I could even just Strands on their upkeep, but I don't think there's any reason to. Okay, there's Discovery. Doesn't actually really do much because almost certainly I'm going to play Strands this turn. I don't see why I shouldn't. If they have Armadillo Cloak, they like think they can get out of it, but I feel like they're just going to jam an Ancestral Mask here. Yep. The other thing is a 15/15. Just let them attack with it. Just go Strands, name green. Then I can block even gain 3. And got him. Okay. So I do want Cannonades here, but we don't have much sideboard. Just got to rely on Strands again. I'm sensing a theme here, just relying on this card. This card is really good in the Pauper meta. So Firebolt and Bolt are both pretty bad. Firebolt is at least better to discard than Bolt. I could just like play a lone missionary or something over a lightning bolt as just like another body. Oh no, I can play cleansing wildfires. Definitely bring these in because this can kill their lands with enchantments on it. All right, I like it. I like it. I don't need any of these. Yeah, definitely like cleansing wildfire actually. Because if they're just going like, if they just go like forest, 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 and have like a double Utopia sprawl or something, and I just nab that, it's actually pretty good. Um, and it just cycles. Yeah, these can provide a little bit of reach, but I think wildfire is going to be a lot better. It takes their enchantment count down. I think that's definitely what I want to do. Let's try it. All right, I'm going to keep this. Turn one looting. I can discard some battle screeches, maybe flash them back. It's good value. If I draw another hawk off the looting, I can discard one of them. I mean, I can also just keep them to cast them. It's fine. Want to find some more lands, but the looting should help. Definitely going to turn one looting just because I have kind of like some plays lined up here and turn one looting, turn two hawk. No reason to wait. Green screen is kind of fucking up here, but let's keep. They kept 7. Oh no, they mulliganed to 6. They're just deciding. Okay. Boggles does have to mulligan a fair amount. See if we can get up to 3-0 here. Thrilling Discovery, sure. I like it. I can discard Looting plus Screech. Because I'm going to probably play Thrilling Discovery over Looting next turn. I could just play a Hawk as well. Let's just do that. I could have also discarded Screech there. I'm not sure about that. That's close. Boggle into Ethereal Armor. Okay. Strands. Strands is good. So I can go land, Hawk. I can also just go play Thrilling Discovery right now. I can also discard, I can get multiple Hawks. This is a sweet line that you can do sometimes, which I learned the first time I played this deck. Is you play Hawk, I go to 5 cards in hand. I get 3 Hawks, I go up to 8 cards in hand. End of turn, discard a card like Strands to hand size, which can be pretty good. But I already have Discovery to discard Strands. So I think I just play Hawk, get 2 Hawks, and then next turn play Discovery looking for land. I don't think I need to discard Strands. I think I'm fine to keep it in hand. Maybe that's... I'll just discard it to Discovery, like I was saying. Definitely going to need to Discovery here, though, looking for lands on turn 3. Planning most likely to discard Screech plus Strands. They're just attacking for 2 only, sure. I wonder if they needed another land. Okay, we found a land. So now I can just play another Hawk and play a tap land. They didn't do anything that turn. Sure. So I'll just play Hawk, get the last Hawk, and then play a tap land. Use the ability, yes. Hawk. Could not get it, but I don't want to naturally draw it. Just start deploying these. Maybe it was better to play Thrilling Discovery that turn rather than Hawk, because if I found an untapped land, then I can just start deploying battle screeches, which ups my pressure even more. But I'm not sure. Take two. This card has been performing. I just don't know about the split on this and Faithless Looting, but it's been good. I mean, we're 2-0 in this league and looking to be 3-0 here. They choose red. Okay, they definitely could have Electrickery here. So let's go. Oh, I didn't cut this. Damn, that was a mistake. I should have kept in a bolt over a journey. So definitely a mistake there, but that's okay. Yes, I want to use the ability, discard Strands and Screech. And we found a land. Nice. We also found another Discovery, which isn't bad. But I think I'd rather go Hawk plus Flashback a Battle Screech here. And then I have a Strands to counter an Electrickery from them. Okay, pass. Now I can just start like making a huge army of 1/1 flying. They're just like they only have a 2/2 first strike. It's just not even that big. Armadillo Cloak. Okay. I don't want to flashback Strands yet, that's for sure. I'll just take up a hit for 5. I can beat that. They gain 5, go to 24. I'm at 13. But I get to just play so many 1/1 flyings this turn. It's actually pretty insane. So I have one Screech in the yard. I can go play Screech from hand and then flashback both Screeches from yard, or I can go play Palace Sentinels, flashback one Screech, plan to Prismatic Strands. I don't hate that. I don't have another Strands ready to go, but I get the Monarch for this turn and next turn because I'm going to Strands. So let's see, if I play Palace Sentinels, Flashback Screech, I get 4 power. If I play Screech and then Flashback Double Screech, I get 6 power. I think I like the Palace Sentinels line. I want to get the Monarch to start drawing cards, drawing me towards the additional Strands, because if I just find one more Strands that I can cast from hand, it's going to be so good. Okay. Now I'm going to plan to just flashback this first Strands to protect the Monarch. It's the classic combo of Palace Sentinels plus Strands. Another thing I didn't really talk about during the deck tech was I cut down the number of Palace Sentinels and Guardian of the Guild Pack that some lists play. Like sometimes they play like triple Sentinels, double Guild Pack, Guardian of the Guild Pack or something. But with so much draw, I was like, I figured I could find my 4-drops when I want them. And I don't want to overload on 4-drops and just like have them stuck in my hand, especially with this card too. All right, just go for the Strands. Name green. I guess they could. Oh, I guess they can have Electrickery. So maybe this is just a punt that I shouldn't have taken this line at all and just held this. I could also just let them. I should have just maybe let them take the Monarch. Or just gone for my Battle Screech line. They definitely have Electrickery, 100%. Okay. I mean, yeah, they wipe my board, but I can just rebuild pretty quickly. I'm not sure. Maybe this is wrong. Seeker of the Way. All right. Well, that is not another Strands. So do I just lead on Thrilling Discovery? They're probably going to be able to take the Monarch unless I literally find another Strands right now. I think I'll just lead on Discovery. And what am I discarding? I guess just like Garrison plus Battle Screech. I think that's fine. Okay, we did find Strands, and we even found O-Ring for this if we want it. Nice. So all I can do is just play Thraben and then have Strands from hand available. Seems fine. And then I can just attack for 2 here. And then just slowly rebuild. Another Thraben, sure. I'm basically just going to try to play like Strands like every turn for the next 4 or 5 turns if I can. I guess just every turn for the rest of the game. Rancor, sure. Just let them attack and then we Strands. It's pretty obvious that I have it here. I guess they could have a Flaring Pain. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Wow, they do. Okay. It's the first time I've ever seen this card actually work. Okay, so I take 8 lifelink. Well, I take 8, they gain 8. They can flashback a Flaring Pain. Oh, and they get the Monarch here. That's annoying. I mean, I can just take it back, but they draw 1 card. I think Dog wants to say goodnight. What's up, dude? Hey, Wood. Hey. Wanna come up here? Nope. He's out. He's out. Okay, I gotta play faster because I'm using up all my clock. Okay, so again, they can flash this back, but I can just, I'm at 7. They have the Monarch. It's annoying. I can O-ring something. Oh, no, I'm not supposed to. I have to attack and take the Monarch. Okay. They have 2 things that give trample, which is that's actually really what's annoying. I could just get the ethereal armor out of there. Yeah, just the fact that they can Flaring Pain again, there's nothing I can do, right? So I just want to not use too much time. Should I just O-ring the Armadillo Cloak or the ethereal armor? It's pretty close. Guess I'll just get this. Then play Seeker of the Way. Again, damage can't be prevented this turn, so don't want to forget that. Let's go play Hawk. I guess I can flash back a Battle Screech here. They're just going to Flaring Pain again. So if they flare, this has first strike. It's 5 power. I think I'm just supposed to pass. It's literally the first time I've ever seen Flaring Pain actually like do its thing. But that's why it's there. For this exact situation, to stop me from just locking them out with like stop like Tron from like fogging you or this deck from strandsing you. Because without that Flaring Pain, they basically just had like nothing going on. Oh no, am I just dead? I mean, I can block as of right now. Sprawl. Sure. Thought I had this game locked up. They're still at 26. I might just even want to concede just to go on to the next game. They name red. Do they have like double flaring pain, or do they have like multiple electricities here or something? Six, 4. Can just block here, then flashback strands to force them to flaring pain. I guess they could choose just to not flaring pain. Do I block with Seeker as well? Then they just kill one of my things. I don't want them to kill Seeker though. Alright, I'll just block here and cast strands. I need to make them use the flaring pain, so. This lag is just really hard to play in. So if I time out, I time out, but hopefully not. I wonder if they have another flaring pain. Alright, so I take 2, go to 5. Do they have a ram through for lethal? Well, I guess they become the monarch. Yeah, it's not good. I feel like it is going to be tough to win this game. Thrilling discovery. Alright, I can't waste too much time. It's just jam. Discard land, journey. It's just brutal. Alright, 3. Use the hotkey just in time. Another Seeker of the Way and multiple Ravens. Sure. Alright, let's go attack with these. I don't have another way to prevent damage, so I'm gonna have to throw some creatures in front of this. I could leave up 3 mana in case I draw another Strands, which I think I'm gonna do. I'll just play 1 Thraben. Because then if I draw Strands on this Monarch trigger, it's actually pretty good here. No, we don't. Oh, should I have Flashback Screech there? Maybe. I feel like I'm just going to time out here. I can Flashback Screech next turn, though, to trigger these Seekers, which might be decent. I'm at 10. Oh no, Ancestral Mask. Brutal. 15 power now, because I have an enchantment. Alright. That sucked. I'm going to have to try to play fast here, which also is rough in this lag. Yeah, I was thinking about playing another league tonight, but I'm almost assuredly just not going to because it's just not functioning that well. I think I'll just do this. The flaring pains are annoying, but there's nothing I can do about that. I'll still have the cannonades. In the early game, they can be good sometimes. Like if they have a 2/2 for a while, you kill it, or they play out like triple boggle for some reason, and you just mop them up in response to a removal spell. It can be good. So let's try it like this. Okay, I'm gonna try to play fast here. It's pretty rough. Gonna keep this hand even though it's not very good. Just made a quick decision. We have not scryed with the campus yet, so maybe 4 crag, 1 campus is right, or 0 campus is right, but we also haven't played the blue matchups, which should be pretty decent. Opponents on the mulligan. I'm super far behind on time. This has been a pretty long league so far. Already been an hour and a half. And just in game 3 here, or match 3. They mulligan to 5, classic boggles. So just please let me not time out. On the first discovery, I'm probably discarding these two. It's possible I could discard some hawks. Brutal, look at this. I F6 like right after I played the crag. And then it just stayed there for so long. Okay, if they have a good hand, I could get wrecked. We also have Cleansing Wildfire in our deck to take them off red mana. I'm going to jam Discovery over Hawk here. Now at this point I could discard one of the discoveries, but not even positive that I want to. Ledgewalker into Rancor maybe? I do definitely want to play one. I want to hit a land. Okay, well I hit one anyway. Gonna play one here. I could have played Hawk. Not sure. Use the ability, yes. Discard this and this, I think. Oops. Should I looting here? Probably gonna pass the turn, yeah. Again, just trying to not time out. So if I'm not playing optimally, I'm gonna say it's not my fault. But I guess we have Cannonade here, which is nice. Play another creature. No, they're not. Okay. Just gonna pass the turn. I guess I can Thrilling Discovery because I do have this Cannonade. No, I guess I can just looting. I want to leave up Cannonade though and get this out of there. Okay, let's discard Battle Screech and Thraben, I guess. I don't know if I need this Thraben. Not playing optimally here, but again, trying to play fast. I keep kind of changing what I'm trying to do in the game. I want them to commit an enchantment here so I can just Cannonade in response. Looks like that's not going to happen. Cave into nothing. Seeker of the Way. Do I just Thrilling Discovery here? Can also just go Hawk Hawk. Make them think I don't have Cannonade. I think I'm going to get greedy and just go Discovery. Discard Laurelhold Campus and Seeker of the Way even? I don't know. That seems weird. Just discard Sentinels. Not sure about that either. They might be able to know that I have Cannonade at this point. Maybe I fire it off on their end step just so I can play a bunch of threats. I feel like they have Electrickery. So that's something. Their 1/1's not really doing anything though. So I can always just deploy a Seeker next turn. At 4 minutes, 40 seconds. Utopia Sprawl, that land. Interesting. They have to have like Electrickery, right? Let's pop these out. Another Thrilling Discovery. Jesus. All right, now I'm just gonna like start actually committing a little bit. Because Cannonade does not kill Seeker of the Way, neither does Electrickery. So now they might have to start committing a little bit more. I guess they could always Electrickery away just my Seeker of the Way, which would be fine. If I Cannonade, I mean. I'll take one here. Again, if I just end up turn Cannonade, is that going to be good? I'll just do it at this point. I just don't have enough time to mess around. any longer. Because now I can just kind of overcommit to the board if I choose. Discarding that Palace Sentinels is seeming pretty rough here. But I can also go like Hawk into Thrilling Discovery or something. I don't know if they're going to have any way to save this. I mean, I guess they could have Dispel. Just going to F6 here. 4 minutes, 11 seconds. Okay, so that worked. Rally the Peasants. Okay, let's go Hawk, get 3 Hawks. And then probably play a Thrilling Discovery right now, and then plan to play a Rally next turn. Thrilling Discovery, discard Screech plus Hawk, I guess. Could also just discard Rally. I know that like cues them in, but whatever. Just gonna do it. Wow, another Rally and a Seeker. Do I just play a Rally from hand here? No, just gonna play another Seeker. There's no way they have Cannonade, right? I've seen people do it, but I don't think so. So I have 5, 6, 7 mana. I have a Battle Screech, a Firebolt, a Rally the Peasants, and yeah, Battle Screech, Rally, Faithless Looting, Firebolt. So they're gonna Ancestral Mask, 5/5 Hexproof. Maybe they just have Flaring Pain. Maybe they have Electricity. I'm not sure. I can just hit for a huge amount of damage here. See, I have 5, 6, 7 mana. I can go Rally, Flashback, Rally. Maybe I just play 1 Rally. I'm actually not sure if it's lethal. I haven't done the math. See how they block. So each Rally gives these +3 attack. So each Rally is +6, 7, 8. So if I go Rally, Flashback, Rally. Just don't want to time out here. That's 16, and then that's lethal, right? It's gonna just go for it here. Unless I miscalculated. I think that's lethal. I guess they could have some type of interaction spell here, but I feel like they just have Flaring Pain. Do they have a fog? Oh, they have a ram through. Okay. Almost out of time here. They still have a 5/5, so am I just going to lose? They are at 4. Okay. Ethereal Armor 11/11. I'm at 34 to 4. They play another blocker. Okay. I have a flyer. I'm probably just gonna so I don't time out, I'm just gonna try to play flyers as fast as I can and pass the turn. And then that should be good. Well, if they also have Electricity, that might not be good. Let's go Screech. Oh, these triggers killing me. look at how slow this is going. Oh, I meant to attack there. It doesn't really matter. And then I have to play a hawk from hand and then flash back another screech, or do I just not do that? They're at 4, so they already need to. I'll just play a hawk from hand and that's it. Oh, they're also at 4 and I have a firebolt that I can't forget about. Four lifelink does not do anything against their first striker. Yeah, and there's the electricity. They have 0 cards in hand. I'm at 34. They're at 4. And if they attack with this, then they have to block this or they lose to this. So they can't actually attack here. And then I can just rebuild and then kill them next turn as long as I have enough time. And they don't top deck like Armadillo Cloak, basically, exactly. I'm just F6 here. It's honestly just not nearly as fun trying to play in this lag, which sucks. But I think I should be good to get this game. Just need to play kind of tight and try to play as quick as I can. Those flaring pains in game 2 though. Ethereal armor there. Okay, so they have 20 power. So they can attack with their... Oh, and then they're putting counters on their 14/14 to hit for 16. Doesn't gain vigilance, does it? No. Just puts 2 counters. So they can attack here. And then they try to draw something for the win next turn. Makes sense. I'll just take. I don't have another burn spell in my deck, so. Okay, let's go Hawk. Just trying to go as fast as I can. No, I need to be using 3 and 4. Hawk. Okay, no. And oh, I messed up here. I should have played Battle Screech from hand. Just flashback. Oops. I shouldn't have. I meant to play Crag too. Damn it. So sloppy. It's just so hard. Look at this. My clock is just going down. If you've watched a lot of my videos, you know I basically never time out. I think I've timed out once in a video. Oh my god, and that's lethal. Oh my god, GG's. That sucks. That was brutal. I could have not gone for the rally on the turn that I did. Oh man. That felt really bad. After just like struggling through that lag, thinking that I was gonna win, and then they top picked one of their outs. I mean they did have a lot of outs, but it was like Armadillo Cloak, I guess Rancor there. How could I have played around Rancor? I mean, I could have not gone for the double rally on the turn that I did. I think that was my mistake. This was first strike, so I couldn't attack into it. I mean, obviously I didn't play that tight, especially with my early decisions in the game. So that probably cost me. So that was pretty brutal. All right, see you in round 4. All right, after that crushing defeat there from Boggles, that was brutal. We're against Fabon. Fabon, we're on the play. Keep this hand. We have 2 Hawks in our hand, which is never ideal, but that'll happen sometimes. And I'll just lead Campus. Campus into Hawk, into Garrison. Go from there. So far, we've never been anywhere near scrying with Campus, but it also does seem pretty good against like black decks and things that are like trying to minimize our resources. I think it's worth it to have in the deck, even if you rarely use it. Just seems strong enough to me overall. Dismal Backwater, not Ice Tunnel. Interesting. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I was thinking about playing a combo deck today, and I'm really glad I didn't. It's actually not lagging as bad in this game so far. Maybe it is. Yeah, it is. But this is teaching me to use my hotkeys a bit better. So I'll just use it as kind of like a lesson in that. Now I think I'm going to just play Hawk, play Garrison. It's good against Counterspell. Just gets my Garrison down, which isn't bad. Okay, let's use No and Garrison. Bounce this. Pass. Is this can't be blue black Fae because they have this. Is it just blue black control with no? Oh, is this blue black land destruction? Because I think I've played Faebon before. Interesting. I don't know. All right, Palace Animals. They probably have counterspell here, so I'm going to attack with both of these, and then I'm just going to play two more Hawks. They could have Fumes, I guess. They went one bottom, one top. I mean, yeah, I think I'm just going to play two Hawks. This is, I mean, even if they have Fumes, that's like worst case for me. And then this is only really representing one card. I know I had two Hawks in my opening, but it's not like I'm over committing to the board here by just playing out a bunch of Hawks. I mean, one Hawk found two of the other ones, so I don't think this is like a huge overcommitment. And I didn't want to just play Sentinels into a counterspell. Another Dismal Backwater. I'm just not sure what I'm up against. Rally the Peasants. I mean, I get blown out by a Fumes here. But do they really have Fumes in the main? I think I'm just going to attack for 4. Not going to rally here. Maybe I'll just play a Palace Sentinels and let it get countered. Sure. If it doesn't, then I'm like crushing. If it does, it at least uses a counter spell from them. Yeah. Okay, I just don't really know what they're doing with these. Could just be some, maybe it's a blue-black flicker deck. Maybe that's what they're on. Yep, it is. Okay, I called it before I saw that Seagate. I don't know how you saw it in the video, but I thought of it before. Okay, they're like Chittering Rats, Seagate Oracle, Ghostly Flicker, and stuff. Okay, I don't think they have Fumes in the main now. So now now I think I'm in a good spot with this. O-Ring. Okay, I'm going to start with a Battle Screech. No, tap this. I could have started with a Thrilling Discovery, but I think I want to start with this and I'm just not going to play around Fumes here. I don't think they have it in the main. I just won't play Firebolt actually. Just try to kill next turn with the rally. They have to counter both halves of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just like Mole Drifter, Ghostly Flickers, Seagate Oracles. I'll just take here. So Pyroblasts coming in. Ooh, Cleansing Wildfire's coming in? I mean, maybe. Probably not. I mean, it is good against bounce lands and strands as well. I guess it doesn't do anything. So just want to cast this from hands. I guess I could have led on Thrilling Discovery. Maybe that would have been better. Just dead. Okay. That was pretty uneventful, which was good for me. Pyroblast. I mean, Wildfire killing their dual land, they just get swamp. Excuse me. But killing their bounce land is huge. It's really good. I think, I mean, everything I have seems pretty decent. Can side out some number of like lootings in this matchup because I think this matchup's going to be a little bit more grindy. Can side out a bolt. Can side out some firebolts just because they have Seagate Oracle. But Firebolt just gives me even more value. I think I'm just not going to bring in Cleansing Wildfire. I think I do like Thrilling Discovery. I could also go down one of those and just have less of these looting effects and just have more value. It's tough. It's tough. Don't want to side out a land. Could side out another removal spell, but I think they're actually pretty decent. And I'm bringing in Quad Pyroblast. I like siding out 2 lootings. Could side out 1 Thraben, but that's another good grindy card. Maybe Seeker is not what I want. Does put the pressure on. I'll just go down 1 Seeker. I'm not really sure. It kind of just dies like everything else. Maybe I'm supposed to be siding out some strands. Oh, maybe I should have just sided out strands entirely. Yeah. Because it doesn't actually stop their removal spells. That was a huge mistake. I probably should have just sided out strands entirely. But I mean, strands can still be really powerful. All right, I'm going to mulligan this. But yeah, that was definitely a mistake by me. I obviously just can't keep with just Boros Garrison. I think I'll just get rid of this strands that I should have sided out. They're on 7. Relic, sure. Do I just lead Thraben or do I lead Campus? I feel like I lead Campus. Rather just play a turn 2 Seeker probably. Relic's definitely good against us, especially from a deck with more mana. Okay, there's a Strands. Let's just go Seeker. And then I'll just go Thrilling Discovery on my next turn. Counterspell. Okay. Pop these out. Wow, they just play Ash Barrens into Seagate. Okay. So they're tight on lands. I could just go bolt this right now while I know they can't flicker it. All right, well now I get to do both. So let's just go Thrilling Discovery, discard Strands and Screech here. Maybe I don't discard Screech because that's kind of good against them. Maybe I just discard Inspector. Represents a card, but it's slow. Screech is just good value to discard. They have a relic. Just gonna do this. Okay, then go land, kill this now, I think. Maybe that's wrong because now I don't have 4 mana from on my next turn, but they get a card. I did want to kill them. I don't want them to just leave up Ghostly Flicker and just like wreck me, so I'd rather just get this out of there. If I draw an untapped land, it's pretty decent. I can just play 2 Hawks. Right, there's a Dimir Aqueduct. If I see multiple Dimir Aqueducts, I'll consider bringing the Wildfires, especially now that I can just side these out. Feels pretty bad. Not playing too tight, but hopefully we can still get there. Faithless Looting. All right, let's go land, add 1 mana, play Boros Garrison, bounce Mountain, play Looting. Discard. I mean, I could discard land and just keep all this gas. Because they have a relic as well. I think they might have trouble just with all my threats. I have 4 mana still, so if they counter this, they counter it. Yep. They're gonna have to pop relic probably like in response to the Screech or like before I can flash it back. They still have a lot of cards in hand. Oh wow, plus Bog. Alright, well that's not good. Just makes their relic a lot more effective because I don't have all this fodder to get around relic. Now they can just tap, exile this. But I mean, I can still just play Battle Screech as a bad make 2 flyers card. Probably won't be good enough. I think I'm supposed to do it. It's bad against this too. I could also just play Thrilling Discovery here. I think I like it. It's just better, a little bit better against Relic. Obviously, that wasn't a good draw 3. I wanted to draw like lands or a threat that I could play that turn. That's why I went for the Thrilling Discovery over just the hardcast Battle Screech. Again, maybe that's wrong, but Chitter, it's annoying. Plus Seagate Oracle, geez. So I'll probably go Journey the Seagate Oracle, or Journey the, yeah, Journey the Seagate Oracle. Just, ooh, I can also Oblivion Ring the Relic of Progenitus. Is that just terrible? I mean, maybe not. Stops them from drawing a card too. I'm gonna do it. And then I'm just gonna Firebolt the Chitter. It's a pretty funny play, but I mean, this also represents a card and deals with all my graveyard shenanigans, which I have a lot of. O-Ring, Relic of Progenitus, don't see that every day. Okay, Chitter, it's annoying. And I know I'm not drawing the land because I just had to put a card back from Chitter. So now Ghostly Flicker just wrecks me here. All I can do is just play a Battle Screech. F6. Again, if they have Ghostly Flicker here, I do get wrecked, but is what it is. Nothing I can do. They didn't play it end of turn. Maybe they're trying to wait for like a Mold Drifter or something. Just gonna take. Could go for the double block, but that's just super risky. Any white creature that I can resolve would be great. I can start flashing these back. Any untapped land I can Firebolt. Another Relic? Geez, that's some hate. Do they not have like Mnemonic Wall shenanigans going on? Just exile one of these, I guess. If I draw a land, I'll probably just flash back, Firebolt, get wrecked by a Ghostly Flicker. Strands? How terrible of a draw was that? It was really terrible. I'm gonna attack here. They just tap Relic on their turn, which I'm sure they will. I'll just exile my Screech, hope to draw a land so I can kill this. I want to try to keep their things off the table. Chitter hit me for 2. I'm at 18. They're at 18. They have 3 cards. There's another Hawk. Okay, it's not a bad draw. Going to attack and then play Hawk. Hope it resolves. They could have like just targeted removal spells like Cast Down that they just don't want to play on Bird Token. But that's what's kind of good about this deck is most of your creatures, except for Seeker, they just kind of like are good against targeted removal spells because you don't really care if they play targeted removal spells against you. Like these Hawks, imagine like when you have to cast down or lightning bolt a Hawk, it just feels so bad. It's like a 1 for 1/4, basically. You're trading one of your cards for a fourth of their card. Still not going to double block a Chitter, just it's fine. Yeah, they get my Firebolts now, but nothing I can do. Again, I'm deeply regretting not siding out these strands. They're pretty bad. Fumes? Oh, Reaping the Graves. Wow. Double Relic, Reaping the Graves. I think this is just like their deck that they always play. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I might want to side out like also some of my like kind of Faithless Lootings or Thrilling Discoveries just to help play around all their graveyard hate a little bit, just because I'm not going to be like discarding to the yard as much or wanting to, you know. Oh, and they have another Chitter here. That's annoying. They've just like time walked me 3 times this game. But wow, this lag. I mean, I clicked on this twice already. I'm just gonna play this F6 and attack for 4. And I'm kind of behind on board now. But if I top deck a rally, are they dead? Maybe. I mean, they might be able to also lock me out of drawing cards with these Chitters. Play Seagate Oracle. Oh, Suffocating Fumes. All right. Let's just concede this game. Had enough of that. So they have Fumes as well. Okay, let's get Seeker back in there. That was terrible sideboarding. Do not listen to me. So we have Quad Pyroblast as well. Let's see. Again, I was saying I can go down on these because of all the graveyard hate. Bring in all the wildfires. And then just play like as my last card. I think Lone Missionary is not very good. I can just play 1 Thrilling Discovery. I mean a third, like one of them. Just not, I definitely do not need strands. It's just not good. Now I have all my removal, all my Seekers, all my Hawks. This looks so much better. Get to play these, just get to crush them if they play an early bounce land with 1. Also have Quad Pyroblast. Sounds slow, but I'm going to keep. Definitely have not been playing optimally this league, but it's been a rough one considering the client. I should just like Imagine just like I win this one, win the next one, 4-1 the league, file for reimbursement for the unplayable client state right now. I'd probably get it. Right, island relic. Okay. Cleansing wildfire. Right, well, I can just play wildfire, especially if they play a bounce land. Please do it. No. All right, well, I can play Faithless Looting here, just right into their relic, or I can just leave up Pyroblast, which is what I'm going to do. Take it incredibly slow here, just playing a million bounce lands. I'm pretty confident they have Counterspell here as well. They're probably just not going to do anything. Okay. So now if I don't play a card, I have to discard. I could just play. Now I could just play Faithless Looting. I think that's fine. Because I can just play a Boros Garrison now as well if I want. All right. So I could just discard double rally and get them exiled by a relic, and then just kind of ignore that plan. Rally seems pretty good in this matchup, but considering this hand, I kind of want to keep these wildfires. I think they could be good. So I think I'm going to do that. Do I want to go mountain wildfire or anything? I don't think so. Let's just stick to the plan is not caring about our graveyard too much. I know discarding double rally sucks. Now I don't have access to it for the rest of the game, but I still think it's the play. I want to hold on to these wildfires, like I was saying, and start drawing cards with them, maybe mess up their mana. If they drew swamp, they might only have 2 swamps in the deck entirely. Probably should have exiled I meant to exile Rally there as well. Okay. Pass. Well, I'm such an idiot. Wow. I'm just like playing circles around myself. I meant to play Mountain to hold up Pyroblast. That was the whole point of that line. I mean, another relic. Okay, well, I'm not getting anything going in the graveyard anyway. Sure. They have Counterspell up. Do they not have a land? They have no land? I drew a Hawk, which was like perfect, basically. So let's go Mountain, Hawk. I guess I can just get 2 Hawks, and then, oh, they're going to counter it, but then I just counter back. Hawk is definitely good against that. It's definitely annoying for them. So now I get 3 Hawks, go up to 8 cards, and then play another Hawk. Sounds good. I can also, again, think about cleansing wildfiring their swamp, because I could double cleansing wildfire. If they go like get swamp and then I cleansing wildfire again, could be decent, but also want to wait for that juicy bounce land target. If they're stuck on lands here, it's also going to be kind of rough for them. All right. So what I can do is I can go play a Hawk right now and then just cast a Battle Screech. And then I'm in a pretty good position to just flash it back. I guess then I'm not playing around Fumes very well. All right, let's go land. Hawk. No. Attack for 2. Do I want to play another Hawk here? I almost feel like, no, I don't. think I'm just gonna play a Thraben Inspector, then crack Clue. I don't want to just get got by a Fumes. I mean, I'm gonna lose 3 Hawks to a Fumes regardless, but I'm just gonna try to play around it a little bit and just play incredibly slow here. Counterspell? Wow. And they could still have Fumes. Do I play the last Hawk? I feel like no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna keep attacking with 3 Hawks and not really doing much else. Relic definitely has at least up there for one of the most annoying cards to play against on Magic Online because every time they activate, it gives you priority even with just 1 card in yard, and it makes you click on the card. All right, they have 6 cards in hand. I'm just playing around Fumes, not really doing much. Where's our Lorehold campus at? Would have been perfect this game. This is exactly what I'm talking about. These like slow kind of black removal like attrition decks. Maybe this is giving them too much time as well, but I'm doing it. Like I could have just also chosen to not play around Fumes at all, but just the way they weren't playing anything, no cantrips, no creatures, it made me feel like they had Fumes. All right, they went preordain, 1 top, 1 bottom, and no land drop. What they put on top that they wanted over a land? Interesting. Now I'm just gonna play a little Phyrexian Rager imitation by going Thraben, crack Clue right now. Just holding these wildfires, pretty funny. Could have played it earlier to draw cards, but didn't want to, honestly. Palace Sentinels. Do I just jam? They don't have counterspell mana up. Let's go. It's probably what they do not want to see. Sweet. Cast down. Yep. Who's the control deck now? Them. But who has Monarch? Us. Lightning Bolt? Sure, they're at 12. Just playing around Fumes. Just playing it slow. They're just... I can't believe they topped a card with... and it wasn't a land. What'd they top? And they're just never cracking Relic? I mean, I'm just essentially playing without the graveyard. I know I can like play Screech and then flashback Screech before they have priority, but still. And they just pass the turn? Wow. Just gonna attack with everything. I don't want to commit anything else to the board. They could easily have 3 swamps, and I don't want to just fire off my wildfires. Yeah, I just don't want a wildfire. Yeah, just gonna pass. Fumes? Okay. Shocker. Yep, I have to exile a Hawk. You got me. Plains? Okay. Now I can just commit again to the board. They have 7 cards in hand, but they're at 8. I have the Monarch still. Chainer's Edict. Okay, sure. Seems pretty bad to have in the deck. No land? Where are all their lands? A relic, target me. Yep. Just gonna time me out with these relics. It's a good strat. They're at 8. I have a bolt. They have 1 blue mana up. Interesting. Pyroblast. That is a great draw. Let's go land. Let's go Hawk into Screech, into Flashback Screech. And then they could Fumes again, sure. Okay. And I pass. Pyroblast up, Bolt up. Still have the Monarch. 5 power here. Cycle Ashburns. Thrilling Discovery. Sweet. Maybe I should have held one more the land I played that turn because of this, but I don't have that many of them in the deck. I think it was fine. See, even through Double Relic, I was able to have a window to Flashback Screech, which was nice. Okay, I mean, gonna just try to attack. Just untap. Upkeep Fumes me. There's the campus, a little late. Now I actually have some stuff to do. They might just go to 3 here, and then I can bolt. Yeah, they have another Fumes. Not surprising. Okay. Now let's go Thrilling Discovery. I guess I just tap one of these. What am I discarding here? I mean, Wildfire could be good. I could just lead on Wildfire on Swamp. It's just so interesting. Finally, I'll just do it. I'll probably just get another Swamp. They Relic target me. Got it. I'm hoping they only have 2, but they could have 3. They might even get Island here if they want to protect their Swamp. Okay, there's Boros Garrison. That's actually pretty good. So let's just, I guess, stick to the Wildfire plan. I could Thrilling Discovery first to see what I'm going to draw. I could have gone for this earlier as well to play around Fumes by them not having a black source. Okay, let's go add a white mana Boros Garrison, return Plains, and then Thrilling Discovery here. Yes, I want to use the ability. Discard some lands. Okay, there's a Guardian. So I think I just want to resolve that. I know they have an Edict in the yard, but they might not. I don't know how many Edicts they actually have. Okay. I could have, again, Wildfire their Swamp, but this is only bad against Edict and pretty much nothing else. I have 9 minutes on the clock, plenty of time. This has been a long league. 2 hours, 20 minutes, jeez. That boggles opponent though. Bonder's Ornament. Okay, so I think they're just dead to these bolts now. Especially with a Pyroblast. Just gonna attack. No, they don't have each player sacks a creature, do they? There's no way. Gurmag Angler. Okay. That doesn't do it. Might as well just bolt on my turn. I know I could fire one off and they're tapped out, but who knows if they have some weird is it foil or something? I don't know, but I'm just gonna play it safe. I think I played this game actually pretty well. There was other things I could have done, like double Wildfire earlier, but I think I like the way I played. I think I played it relatively safe, especially once I had the Monarch. There was no need for me to rush. All right, nice. GG's. That was a good strategy, especially once we saw double relic plus bog to side out of our at least a good number of our lootings and thrilling discoveries to not rely as much on our graveyard and just play like a solar controlling game, and it totally worked out there. Boros Garrison goes a long way when you're just trying to play the long game and you're just making so much mana. It really increases your overall mana count that you can get up to, especially when you're discarding the extra lands you bounce. You're drawing more lands, you're drawing more spells. It's just really good synergy. So nice. 3-1. Let's go round 5 and finish up this long league. Let's go. All right, well, definitely gonna mulligan this triple Squadron Hawk hand. You don't want to see 3 Hawks in your hand. You want to see 1, and then you want to grab the other ones out of your deck. This is just not good, uh, especially with the 1 land and double strands. That was just pretty disgustingly bad. All right, keep this hand. All these cards are good, including all the lands. I think putting back a land would be kind of greedy. I could just put back a strands because that's not going to be good till later. And I think everything else is solid. Quicksand. What? Shaka? Is this... Did we play against Shaka before? Are they on Red Rock? Or is it like a blue control deck? I guess I'll find out. Thrilling Discovery? Sign me up. Thrilling Discovery has been solid, and I think it probably deserves an include in Boros fully. I think it's good enough. It's just the number of this plus lootings is going to take some time to work out. Okay, blue-red control, weird deck or something. Cleansing Wildfires, probably just coming on in. So I can go land, Thrilling Discovery, discard Journey, plus Battle Screech. I could also just lead Faithless Looting and then play a Boros Garrison. Wait on the Thrilling Discovery. I could also go Thrilling Discovery, discarding Looting plus Screech, or Looting plus Journey. I mean, how good is Journey going to be against Quicksand Boilerworks? Probably pretty bad. I'm going to go for it. Okay, Seeker of the Way is good. Next turn I can go Seeker plus Garrison. And then turn 4 I can play one of these 4-drops. Bonder's Ornament. Okay, that's pretty much to be expected. So they're just some probably weird blue-red control deck if I had to guess. I mean, it's kind of obvious, right? Just don't know exactly what's in their deck. Guess we'll find out. If they tap out for anything that's not a creature, I might just play a Sentinels. Magma Jet? Jeez. Sure. I think I just want to... They went bottom, bottom. They don't have a land? Or they have a Quicksand. They don't have blue, blue up for Counterspell, though. I'm just going to jam. They could have, like, some type of, like, mana leak or something, but... If they don't have that, then I just get to take the Monarch here. Let's go. Yep, sweet. Start drawing some cards. Monarch busted still. Thrilling Discovery has also been sweet. The Quicksands, I mean, they're just super, super controlling. Maybe their win cons like Stream of Thought or something. The mill card. I don't know. They could have Cannonades in the main. So we gotta watch out for that. We draw a Lightning Bolt. This card is good. I actually like this card. if you haven't seen it, it taps for colorless. It comes in untapped, and you tap sack it. Target attacking creature without flying gets -1, -2. So it kills non-flying attackers. Triple quicksand. Boilerworks. Moldrifter here. Beetleback Chief. So it's just blue red like control value cards. I have no clue what's happening. Okay, basically just want to protect the Monarch here. So I can go Seeker of the Way, pass with Strands up. I think I like that the best. I think that's going to be kind of brutal for them. Because then if they play a red removal spell, I just get to go cast Strands, name red, and then that's like so good for me. And then I can even flashback Strands. So I'm just going to wait here. They might have some flicker effects. I mean, I just really don't know what's in their deck. Maybe this is just some version of like Red Rock with blue. That makes sense. Shaka, 1/4/1. Maybe this is just Red Rock because they played Quicksand as well, and they played Beetleback Chief. So this could just be their new version of Red Rock. For those that don't know, when I'm saying Red Rock, it probably makes no sense to you. It's just their brew of like mono red, Bonder's Ornament, million burn spells, Flame Slash, Lightning Bolt, Beetleback Chiefs, and everything. Okay, now it just goes Strands. So it is that person, I think. Strands named Red. And Strands is just like pretty insane in this matchup. The lag is not that bad right now. You can see like everything's going a little bit quicker. I was gonna say they can attack and take the Monarch, but I just Strands named Red, so they definitely cannot. Crimson Fleet Commodore. Okay. I don't think they can have Cannonade with Beetleback Chief, right? So they draw a card. I still have Strands in the yard, which is great. Thrilling Discovery, not bad either. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. All right, let's take this turn correctly if we can. 6 mana. I can go play Screech, flashback Screech with tapping Palace Sentinels and both birds, and then attack with Seeker of the Way as a 4/4 with Lightning Bolt up. I don't necessarily get to take the Monarch back, but then I threaten to kill next turn, and I don't think they can have Cannonade, and I still have Strands. Seems good, right? I think that's the line. I don't think I need to Thrilling Discovery. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can just play a tap land. So let's go Screech. Let's just yield to these. Oh, they have Quicksand as well to target this. -1, -2. I guess that's fine. Still going to attack with Seeker here, I think. Flashback Strands. I'm trying to set up for like a double rally next turn. This could force them into some awkward blocks, especially with this Lightning Bolt. I know they have a Quicksand, but I think this is good. I also have this still. So they might just chump with like a Goblin token or something. And then I'm just going to ignore the Monarch and try to cast and flashback a rally for the win. They're going to block there and then Quicksand post damage. And then I can just bolt this, I guess, in response to Quicksand to save my thing. Then they lose a land. Yeah, that's the line. Seeker of the Way, pretty strong. I'm not going to bolt now. Yeah, I'm just going to bolt now. Yeah, I think 4 bolt, 1 firebolt would be 4 lightning bolt, 1 firebolt is the correct split because this is also better with Seeker of the Way, and it's just probably a better card overall, so I like it. Okay. So they retain monarchy. Sure. I should not F6 their turn. I don't know if I did. I'm just going to turn off auto yield. I always do this whenever I'm worried if I accidentally F6'd. Just right click, turn off auto yield. And then I have strands up and I have rally, flashback, rally next turn. This deck just really makes use of this card. I think this matchup should be decent for us. Maybe they have some good sideboard cards as well. After after when this game ends, I'll just say it now. I don't know if this is the same person, so they might not have any idea what I'm talking about. But if they do, then it's hilarious. I hope they don't take it as being rude, but I don't think they will. Stagger shock deals 2 damage to this rebound. So I can just strands to prevent it. And then I retain my seeker for an attack next turn. Does that matter? Alternatively, I could just hold onto strands. It's close. They also can't attack. I want to attack with everything when I go for double rally anyway, so I might not have strands up. I'm just gonna cast this. They said me and a buddy have been working on it last few months. Yep, it is that person. Looks pretty sweet. And a braid seeker. Okay, they got it. They got it. I'm actually happy with them doing that because now they said this matchup sucks. Yeah, definitely doesn't seem great for them. And do I have lethal? I get 16, 20 damage. Yeah, so I have lethal here. Oh no, no I don't. And they have the monarch. Because now I hit for 20 in the air. So I just attack with everything and then see if they block a Palace Sentinel. If not, then I have lethal. But yeah, just gonna send. I think they'll probably chump a Palace Sentinel. Strands is brutal. Yeah, Strands is brutal. It's brutal in a lot of matchups. Sweet. And that, yeah, Rally the Peasants is brutal too. I wonder because they play like Beetleback Chief and stuff, I think they still are probably going to have Cannonade, but I'm not 100% sure. Shenanigans definitely coming in to kill Bonder's Ornament. I wonder. I wonder if I want Gorilla Shaman or my own Cannonades. Probably not because their Commodore is actually a pirate. Boggles and Heroic also really sucks. It can hang with most anything else. Yeah, it seems like for Red Rock, that deck the opponent's playing, it seems like your aggro matchups are pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna just talk to them real quick. All right. After conversing with the opponent for a second, let's get to sideboarding here. I don't think they're going to have that many bounce lands. They probably have 1 or 2. I know I can Cleansing Wildfire, Quicksand, but they can also sack it. It doesn't seem that good to me. Yeah, they said they lost to Carves this league. That'll happen. Carves is good. Carves too strong. I've lost to Carves many times, but I've also beaten them many times. All right, let's see. Maybe I just don't want to overboard. I mean, they could have some relics as well that could wreck me. Don't want gorilla shamans. Yeah, I just don't think I want to board too much. Strands is great in this matchup. Journey is not great, but it's fine. Just gonna do this, I think. Just not sideboard really. They said another 3-1 incoming, lol. Or maybe they're 2-1 right now, I guess. We'll see. Keep this hand. Just put back a looting, keep the thrilling discovery, or other way around. Thing carves does that. They take you out. Carves is strong. I could also lead turn one looting. That doesn't seem as good. I think I just want to go turn one tap land, turn two seeker, turn three thrilling discovery. Just gonna bottom the looting here. I mean, this is likely to die against that deck. And desert and quicksand. That's a lot. Rally? Okay, well, that's gonna get discarded to thrilling discovery 100%. All right, if I see multiple boil works, maybe that's a new addition to their deck. Then the cleansing wildfires are definitely coming in. Probably just going thrilling discovery, discarding my 2 cards with flashback. Magma Jet. I mean, Magma Jet's a fine card, but I feel like it's just not that strong overall. Maybe it's like what a deck like this wants to be doing though. I just feel like if you played blue for like Ponder Prearrange, if you were just blue red control, it might be better. But I don't know. They've played the deck a lot more than I have. Let's go Discovery, discarding Bolt and Rally. Yes, I want to use the ability. No reason to play Campus yet. There's no way I'm activating for a long time. I'll just gain the 1. If I draw a land, I can play a 4-drop like a Guardian, which is insanely good in this matchup. If I don't, I can still play Seeker plus Thraben and tap land. Rage Hound, that's a cool one. I've seen people starting to play this. I've always thought about trying it, but I just never really knew exactly where to do it. Okay, well, Cleansing Wildfire is coming in. Even if they only have 2, it's still pretty good. All right, I can go Hawk plus Thraben, or I can go... This has to attack each combat. I'm going to just go Seeker plus Thraben plus Tapland. Still able to deploy a fair number of spells considering it's turn 4 and I've played 3 Taplands already. I guess I've only played 3 spells, but it feels like more than that because I got extra value out of the discovery by discarding 2 good flashback cards. So feeling like I'm in a pretty decent position here. Desert doesn't really do anything. They have 6 cards in hand though. They're at 5 mana. Do they have Mole Drifters? I mean, I feel like they should. There's no reason to like force yourself to stay to 1 color. Okay, well, getting wrecked by Magma Jets here. I don't even know if I want to trade Thraben for this. My Guardian can just kill this next turn for free. I'll take. I think I'm just jamming Guardian. I mean, I guess they don't even have counter spells. They're just red rock, right? Okay, well, Guardian's just going to start crushing these hounds here. Firebolt. I can also go Screech plus Flashback Screech, but honestly, I think their deck's going to have a really tough time with this card. I can just block both hounds at this point. I know I didn't want to last turn, but now that they have two, and I'm gonna send one to the graveyard anyway, just like not taking a bunch of damage from them seems pretty good. And they're gonna probably have to exile one to escape the other, so I'm actually just gonna trade off here. Then are they just gonna escape a hound? That doesn't do anything against Guardian. Yeah, maybe they're like, wait a second. Or maybe they're trying to here. Leaving up Double Desert. Okay, Beetleback Chief. Sure. So I can play Hawk, play another Hawk. Thrilling Discovery. I can play Hawk into Thrilling Discovery. I can play Battle Screech, Flashback Screech. I can play two Hawks. I have all those options basically. I don't want to just lead Thrilling Discovery because I'd rather play Hawk first and draw the other three Hawks and then discard one of them to Discovery if I do that. I kind of like just Screech plus Flashback Screech and then threaten to Flashback Rally like pretty soon. Again, they could have Electrickery, but this is still pretty good. If I get hit for 4, I get hit for 4. It's not that big of a deal. Just get 4 flyers in play. So I could hit for 19 next turn with just one rally. So I can go Flashback Rally plus Firebolt. Is that lethal? Oh no, this I only have 4 birds, not 5. So this is only 12 plus 4, 16, 18 damage. Only 18, only 18. Yeah, so they do have Electrickery. So now I just don't want to draw Hawk one time again. Please no. Okay, get hit for 4. Start playing some Hawks. And escape a hound. Okay, that, I mean, I'm just going to stay back with this. And then I just kill it. Palace Sentinels. Well, that's not good yet because they can take the Monarch right now, so let's just go Hawk. Get 3 Hawks. I can also, again, cast Thrilling Discovery here if I want to hit more lands, which seems pretty reasonable. I can just go block here, trade here, and just play the longer game, the grindy game. I mean, I think I'm probably winning the long game, so I don't hate this. I want to hit more land drops. Could also just discard double Hawk, but this is just too much value to pass up. Okay, there's the Strands. Would have liked to discard that as well. I just don't think that their deck is going to have an answer to Guardian of the Guild pack. I mean, maybe I'm wrong and they just untap and slam like a Curse of Chains or something, but I feel like I'm just going to be able to eat this Hound here. I guess they can attack with all. Can also just take some damage off Hound and then just go like free eat this, trade here, eat Hound next turn. Seems fine to me. Again, they're scared of dying to this Rally the Peasants. And I can just build up a big board pretty quickly now. Desert doesn't actually like stop my flyers really. Okay, nice. So let's go Hawk, Battle Screech, Flashback, Battle Screech. The mana didn't even show up there. Oh, I had clicked on Battle Screech, so never mind. So they need another Electrickery here. Oops, F6. Which they could have, but they have 3 cards left. This is just kind of doing work. Maybe a second Guardian in the side would be decent. Maybe not. I might not need it. Just find what I need with Thrilling Discoveries. So now I'm threatening lethal, right? I'm just going to take 1 off the Goblin. They have 4 cards in hand. I don't know what they have, but next turn I have Flashback Rally with Strands up. Oh, okay, another Beetleback Chief. So think they're just dead? I'm gonna go for it. It's a cool deck though. I've always liked this card. I've just never uh, really found like a really strong deck that wants it. But this is a good shell for it for sure. It's an awesome deck. Flashback Rally with Strands up. You can only activate this after end of combat step, after damage has already happened. So this is lethal. Bolt a bird, and I just go Strands, name red. Looks like we got the 4-1. Oh, did I just miscalculate? I just totally miscalculated. That's embarrassing. I mean, I have 2 Firebolts in the yard, so they have to kill me from 13. They have 5 power, but oh man, that's embarrassing. So that was 4 hawks, 4 birds, and a squadron hawk. GG's. Nice. I mean, we got the 4-1. So we had 4 birds and a hawk. That's 15 damage. Plus 4 is 19. Oh my god, I just miscalculated. I think it was still a fine play because, again, they basically had no way to kill me, and I had a Guardian in play and 2 Firebolts in the yard. Deck felt good. Let's make some changes like I like to do. Let's cut a Firebolt out of Bolt. Could cut 1 Looting, but honestly the deck felt pretty strong. What else did I want to change? Maybe I wasn't even close to ever activating Campus. Wait, why isn't it letting me add a card? Do I only have 3 copies of that? Let's go 4 Windsguard. Do I have like the version with 3? What's going on here? That was weird. It's saying 2 of these are being used and oh, it's splitting my Windsguard Crags. Oh, I had different versions? Okay, that's weird. Alright, we got it. 4 Crag. 1 Campus. I like the 1 Campus over like the 1 Ashburns. I think there is value in this. We didn't really see it there. Maybe 3-2 split is fine, but I think 4-1 is okay too. I'm not sure what else you want to change. I mean, the deck felt pretty good. I could have gotten better. I could have sideboarded better. It's basically just Boros Bully, and this card performed well. So I like it. Thanks for watching. My channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. My name is Max. Thank you again. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Peace. Till next time.